It is a major city in Afghanistan, central to the Canadian mission there. But tonight, Kandahar is looking dangerously less secure. A NATO battle with insurgents raging on its doorstep. It's happening in Arghandab, just 20 kilometres outside Kandahar. Carolyn Dunn now on why an area once safe is now under threat.
The type of vehicle barely matters. If it moves and can be packed high with anything of value, it is likely leaving Arghandab district. Hundreds of families are fleeing the fighting that has erupted here. I wanted to evacuate my relatives from this dangerous place, he says. For nearly 3 days, Canadian and U.S. troops, along with Afghan security forces, have been battling Taliban insurgents in Arghandab. More than 200 insurgents launched an organized offensive here, an attempt to seize control of the district. The battleground may be Arghandab, but the Taliban have a much bigger goal in mind. And Canadian military planners know there's a lot at stake.
What they're trying to do, obviously, is go for, well, we think, is going for the city of Kandahar.
Just a few weeks ago, the Taliban had little presence in this relatively peaceful district. More than that, it acted as a buffer zone, protecting the city of Kandahar from the unrest that often flares in rural areas north of the city. This man, Mullah Naqib, had been credited with keeping the peace in Arghandab. The powerful tribal leader died of a heart attack 3 weeks ago, and there have been mounting fears the Taliban would try to capture his former district. That fear, now reality. But the local police chief says the Taliban efforts are being thwarted. More than 50 Taliban fighters were killed and more than 50 were wounded, he says. The police also report at least 16 arrests of suspected insurgents. This is the first time since the ouster of the Taliban in 2001 that the city of Kandahar has been under any real threat. For now, say coalition forces, that threat is under control. But tonight, this base is also a hub of activity. Arghandab, such a key district to security in the south, there will be no rest until it is firmly out of Taliban reach. Carolyn Dunn, CBC News, Kandahar.